Now I've been down Leslie Street multiple times. Never, though, have I met a crusher of Leslie Street. Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Mate Brewski, friend of the Brewski review. And today the beer I have for you is from the Market Brewing Company up in Newmarket, Ontario. This is their Leslie Crusher Golden Ale. Coming in at 4.1% alcohol by volume and 34 IBUs. 34 IBUs seems a touch high for a golden ale, but hey, we'll allow it, won't we? Yeah, Leslie Crusher, Market Brewing Co. Golden Ale. Looking at the can, it's yellow or gold. Looks like you got a sort of Milky Way galaxy in white there. You got the traditional bear logo from Market Brewing and a few other colored bands on top. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Let's crack this bad boy open. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna expect a golden ale or a gold color. It'd be funny if it turned out pink or rosé, but hey, look at that. It's a deeper gold than I expected, to be honest. I thought it was going to be a bit lighter, but deeper golds are pretty cool. I can roll with that. Yeah, nice deep gold, nice just slightly off-white head. Bigger bubbles, about a medium-sized, I want to say, a little bit more spaced apart it seems. Very, very nice, very clear. Nice carbonation or effervescence coming up as well. Aroma. Slightly hoppy, slightly piney. A little bit of sweet caramel, touch of toffee. Earthy. Lightly nutty, per se. Interesting so far. A little hoppy, a little piney, a little slightly nutty. A bit of earthiness, caramel, toffee. Like a whole assortment of aromas. Very nice. Let's have a sip. Ooh. Okay. All right. Where do I start? First thing that hits you. Piney, hoppiness. Nothing super intense. Just perfect amount, giving it that 34 IBUs. Then a little bit of tropically sweetness, dare I say. And then I want to say then it moves into more of its maltier character. Wow, I might need another sip to figure out what exactly is going on. Sorry about that, guys. Cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking. That's interesting. Piney, tropically fruitiness, almost like mangoes. Yeah, slight mango, a little bit of melon in there, nice bit of citrus. That is interesting. Very lightly malted in the sip, actually. It smells much more malty, much more earthy, a bit more nuttier in the aromas. When it comes to taste, it's definitely more ale-ish. You know, more tropical. A little bit of citrus, a little bit of melon, and then you get sort of your very low maltiness, caramel, no real toffee coming through, slight nutty, touch of earthy floral, but those notes are a lot lesser compared to the bitterness, compared to the piney citrusiness, meloniness, flavors, which is quite interesting because the aroma's the total opposite, where it's more malty forward rather than hoppy style stuff like that. But interesting stuff. I'm enjoying it for sure. Just kind of a I don't know. I didn't know what to expect from this, to be honest. I'm not expecting these kind of flavors from it, but overall, good stuff. 4.1%. Not too crazy of a beer, but big on flavor. That it is. Mouthfeel wise, light to medium. Yeah, light to medium. It comes on light, but then the mediumness comes in. A little bit of heavier Golden Ale, a little bit heavier of a light beer category, but overall, damn, that is still very crisp, very refreshing, slightly drying, but not too much at all. Moving over to the can here, the big yellow can, Leslie Crusher Golden Ale, like I said, 4.1% alcohol by volume, 34 IBU, so nothing too crazy, but a nice bit of bitterness. Looking for a description. Is there one? Not really. No description. But we do have a ingredients list, and it reads: water, malt. The malts that are used are Golden Promise, German Pale, Oat, Honey, Munich, and flaked barley. The hops are Hallertau Blanc, Mandarina, Bavaria, and the yeast is a Foggy London. They have that in English and French. And I guess there is a little description. A tasty change from the usual. Very short and sweet. What was the other thing I wanted to mention? Yeah, well, the name, Leslie Crusher. If you are from the Toronto, GTA, Newmarket, Aurora area, you'll know what Leslie means. Leslie is a street that runs north to south. And the brewery is located on Leslie Street up in Newmarket. So I guess that's where it's very fitting to be on this can and to have the name incorporated into this beer, because that's where the brewery is, on Leslie Street. So a little fun fact for people who are not around here, and for people who are. You can be like, oh, yay, beer for my street name. Cool. Very nice addition, though. Just a little fun fact. On the bottom for a brewed on or best before day, and yeah, I don't see shit. Market Brewing, please put that on, because you have everything else you need. ABV, IBU, ingredients with a detailed list of malts, hops, and yeast, and that's amazing, because more breweries need to do that. Put the information, please. Unless it's top secret, but I don't know why it would be. Maybe you do. Description, very short and sweet, or maybe that's the slogan, I'm not 100% sure, don't quote me on that. But yeah, overall, very nice can design. You can take another look. Look, yellow, Leslie Crusher. You got the whatchamacallit, Milky Way. Get your little description down there, ingredients as well, and yeah, fun stuff, very nice, very bright yellow can. Moving over to the website, marketbrewingco.com. And on the website, you go to the beer section, you scroll down a little bit, either on their core line or full lineup, and they're broken off to core, year-round, summer, fall, winter, single, spring, seasonals, all that stuff. Very, very nice looking stuff. Scrolling down on the full thing, you find Leslie Crusher Golden Ale. And on the website is a different style of can. I don't know if that's old or new. I haven't seen the beer before. This is the first time I saw it. Old style looks to be more gray in color with a red, yellow, and green band around it. Red, yellow, and then green. The rest is gray. Looks a little boring. This, I prefer much, much more of a can design. But it does have a description, and it reads: a light and sessionable ale, not holding back on flavor or body, malt-driven with notes of honey and fresh baked bread, balanced by the firm supporting hop bitterness, flavor and body abound. This beer will definitely quench your thirst. Malt-driven notes of honey and fresh baked bread. Honey is one of those things where I'm still trying to get used to it. But hey, in the aroma, yes. In the flavor, though, I'm getting more of a hop-driven flavor rather than malts. The malts seem to be more in the background. I think that's interesting, because it doesn't say. Yeah, malt-driven with I guess that means flavor. In the aspect that they're talking about, because yeah, in my personal opinion, I'm getting more of a malt-driven aroma, hop-driven flavor. So, something to note. Maybe, taste buds, different for everybody. That's the cool thing, like I always say, about craft beer. Everybody experiences something totally different. Other than that, you have your ABV, 4.1, and IBUs, 34. That's about it. No list of malts, hops, and yeast, nothing fancy, just a picture of it, and there you go. some of these beers you can click on, like the Leslie Street Pale Ale. And that just gives it its own separate page. But the rest, no, not really. Some of them, yeah, but yeah, okay. We're going to switch over. We're going to move on because the website's already done. Great looking website. Good information. We'd like a little bit more, but nothing too crazy. LCBO. If you want to go pick up this Leslie Crusher at your local LCBO, Liquor Control Board of Ontario, you can pick up a 473 ml tallboy can for $2.90. And that's a great price. You know, it's under that $3 mark, even though, yes, it's 10 cents, but still, it's under the $3 mark, and you're getting a damn good, beautifully flavored, full-flavored beer at a lower ABV. Can't go wrong, in my opinion. Damn, this has been it's been a shocking time of a beer. Interesting aroma, interesting opposite flavor. They're like yin and yang of each other. Malty forward, hoppy forward, smell to flavor. And it's delicious. I'm not getting any weird flavors. I'm having a good time. It's refreshing and just so flavorful, yet also light. In the alcohol department, it's just wow. I'm a little speechless, to be honest. But before I go into too much detail, we're gonna go check Untappd to see what they are giving, what the people are giving the Leslie Crusher Golden Ale. And on Untappd, Leslie Crusher has been given a 3.38 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of 473 ratings. Solid rating. I bet you're all wondering what I'm going to give this beer. I'm enjoying it. But is it going to be high or is it going to be low? You probably already know if you've been watching for a while. So with that said, guys, cheers on the final sip. Let's get right to ratings and let's wrap this thing up, shall we? Leslie Crusher Golden Ale by Market Brewing Company. Is this a crushable beer? Damn straight. It's light but full flavored. It's got a great array of flavors, nice mixing of the hops and the malts. Both big, heavy hitting flavors, but incorporate. I don't know. It's just balanced. It's unbalancedly balanced. It seems to be what my mind is going for, is that because yes, sometimes for me, malts and hops, depending on what flavors are in each category, some can really clash. This does, in my opinion, have some clashing flavors, but the way that they are done, where they are equally or not equally distributed, but distributed in a way that they don't clash. Sorry, my brain is trying to say more than my mouth can put out. I don't know. I'm losing my mind. But overall, it's a great beer. It's a great balance between hoppy and malty, both in aroma and then opposite in taste. It's just a wild ride. It's a great beer. It's a very delicious beer. I don't know what else to say about this, but other than that, it's getting a solid 8.5 out of 10 for me. As for presentation, I'm a big fan of the can, looking at the old style of can design, the yellow. Definitely much more prettier. Good information on the can. It's missing a real description, but you can pick that up off the website. But thankfully, the can has ingredients with a detailed list of malts, hops, and yeast. No brewed on or best before day. I think that's the biggest con of this beer so far. But other than that, great stuff. Presentation gets a solid 7 out of 10 for me. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want to review in the future, leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Mate Brewski, it'd be greatly appreciated as well. And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Mate Brewski. Like I always say, crack, brew, and enjoy. Cheers. Cruising down Leslie Street, and what do you get? Attacked by a golden bear who's drunk and coming from Market Brewing, 'cause he's angry, 'cause he's out of beer and wants to rip your face off. Don't fight bears, kids. It's not a good idea. Cheers.